Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Sport on YouTube, and today we bring you the preview of Arsenal versus Liverpool, which is on Saturday at 5:30, which is not the last game of the day, as you'll find with our other preview video. Wolves play Spurs at Molineux at 7:45. We don't make it up, it's all the TV rights, you name it, whatever. Joe Stanley, of course, if you do watch our videos, is our die-hard Liverpool fan. So Joe, it's a big game on Saturday away to Arsenal. We saw what they could do last Monday when they played Leicester, including that passing goal that they did, but to beat them 3-1. But Arsenal...
Name goal scorer.
Aubameyang? No, go on. You need to show you. We need
Aubameyang.
Aubameyang.
It's
Did I say it? I'll take that. We got a video to do here, I guess. But it's going to be a tough place, the Emirates, because they're playing really well, despite their winning run coming to an end at Crystal Palace. But how do you think Liverpool are going to do?
Well, obviously it's going to be a hard game. Arsenal away is always difficult. Last season they drew 3-3 at the Emirates, so wasn't a bad scoreline
against Wenger's team. God, you were shit then.
Well, we had Mignolet in goal for starters, so
it's better than Karius, I guess.
Yeah, Droppies. But
Droppies.
Yeah, it's going to be a hard game. I think it's going to be a game where both sides attack. If the attack's on point, it's going to be a game full of goals, and that's what it's going to come down to, is the attack. Liverpool's defence is better this season, but Arsenal attack obviously is better as well. So it's going to be one of those: who's going to win the battle? Is it going to be Aubameyang and Lacazette, or is it going to be Salah, Firmino and Mane? That's going to be the question.
I think that, I mean, we saw on Saturday as well, it was goals galore for Liverpool at Anfield. And when you look at it, it was just... It's annoying for me. It's just like Gary Neville said, it pains me to say that Liverpool might win the Premier League this season. But that's what it takes to win the title, though. It's to produce not just the 1 or 2 goals, but to actually get as many as you can, no matter who you're up against, because the goal difference, it could come down to that. Because I think there could be 5 teams in for it this season.
Well, it's important, isn't it? Obviously, Liverpool in the last couple of games, they won 1-0 at Huddersfield. Everyone said that wasn't a good result, but in the grand scheme of things, it's the 3 points. That's all that matters.
Exactly.
The hallmark of champions is to get a result when you're not playing well. City did it last season at Huddersfield. They won 2-1 with 2 late goals. United did it for years under Ferguson. He didn't care as long as United got the victory. Mourinho back in 2015, people don't go, oh, look, Mourinho won a load of games 1-0. They just go, Chelsea champions. Mourinho 3 Premier League titles. So at the end of the season, if Liverpool were to become champions, you'd look at it and go, well, they got the results, they got the victory, there we go, they deserve it.
Absolutely, and with Arsenal, as I've just mentioned, Emery's doing wonders already. Sometimes you have a plan set, because obviously when you have someone like Arsene Wenger who's been there for 20 plus years, it takes a lot of time to get the club back to where they were. So for Emery to do that already, they could get easily top 4 this season with the way they're playing.
Well, I'm going to be honest, when he come in, I was a bit sceptical. I wasn't sure on the guy. Obviously, he'd done well at Sevilla, but he hadn't done that well at PSG. And PSG is a club set up, you'd think, for success. Yeah,
and they lost 2 games straight away at the start of the season.
And that was the worry, the 2 games. Obviously, it was City and Chelsea, 2 hard games to start the season, but you'd think they might have got something from one of those 2 games. But he's come in, and obviously, with the press conference the other week, with the phone call, that was quite funny when he answered the journalist phone, and that was a laugh. And I think that won a lot of people over with the comedy side, because obviously, with the press, he was quite, how do I put it, put a little bit of doors up. Maybe he was concerned about looking like a fool, because the British press tries to do that when a manager comes over. But he's gradually got into it. He started getting Arsenal playing some good football. The goal, like you said last week against Leicester, was unbelievable. They scored another goal, fantastic goal against Fulham the other week, and they're playing fantastic football. I think it was 9 wins on the bounce, wasn't it? And
it was 10. I think it was 11 after the Europa League game.
And then 10 games unbeaten in the Premier League, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Obviously, it's fantastic to get that sort of run and that sort of form, which they haven't had under Arsene Wenger in years.
And to wrap it up, who do you think is going to win this game? I know you're probably going to go for the famous no Premier League winners of Liverpool, but do you think Arsenal could stop them at all? I honestly think it could be a 1-1 draw.
I think Arsenal's attack's going to be the real test for Liverpool's defence this season. They've done well, but the ability, like I said, of Aubameyang, Özil, Lacazette and Ramsey on the attack, if Ramsey's back, I think Ramsey's been out at all?
I'm not sure about this weekend.
But obviously their attack's going to be the first real test for this Liverpool defence. I know people will say about City the other week, but both sides were poor in that game, Liverpool City game. They both cancelled each other out, didn't want to really trouble each other too much. But I think this is going to be the real test for Liverpool's defence, and with Arsenal, it's going to depend on their game plan, because if they go all gung-ho at Liverpool, and Liverpool just pick them up on the counter-attack, as you saw last season, like they did against Manchester City at home last season. So it's going to be one of those, but I think close game and a 3-2 win for Liverpool.
3-2 all, now that would be certainly a great game for a Saturday night match.
First on match of the day.
First on match of the day as well. We'll see. It might be a 5-0 win for United against Bournemouth. 5 goals in one game. Never happens. Anyway.
So
yeah, it would be so lucky. Anyway, my thanks to Joe. And, of course, thank you at home for watching Let's Talk Sport on YouTube. Remember to like, subscribe, and share all our stuff on social media to keep our channel going and to keep us happy. Anyway, we'll be back very soon. Thank you for watching.